Hi, this is Moonshine's Curiosity. Nice to see you all today. Sorry if you hear my boyfriend in the background. He's playing a video game, so he may get a little louder. You might hear some noises. That's just him playing a game, yelling, because he's losing or winning. Who knows? So anyways, today I want to talk about how it feels to be bipolar. Now, I have schizoaffective, which means you can be depressive with schizophrenia traits, or you can have bipolar with schizophrenia traits. I have the bipolar, so I thought today I would talk about how it feels like to have bipolar. Now, for me, it's hell. Without mood stabilizers, it's hell for me. And even with them, I still get manics and I still get depressed. But it's not as bad. If it was on like a scale, like a leveling scale, this is how much my mania goes up and my depression goes. When I'm off medication, it's like, here's where mania is, here's where depression is. So, as you can see, there's a big difference. What it feels like is it's like having no control. I think that's the best way to put it. There's like no control over things that you feel you have to do. Like, when you're manic, you want to do a whole bunch of stuff. Manic means that you're not hyper, and it's not positive all the time. Sometimes you're manic and you're antsy, your anxiety goes off. Manic is not a good state. Some people say, oh, you're manic, it means you're happy. No, manic doesn't always mean that. Manic can be not happy. Even if you seem happy, sometimes when I'm manic, I seem happy, but there's so much I want to do at once that I feel horrible because I want to do everything at once. And if I don't satisfy those needs, then I feel like I failed something. That's how it feels to me. Like, it's almost uncontrollable. Like, I feel like I need to buy something, or I feel like I need to go out and party, or I need to just do something. And honestly, you don't need to. It's like when you're thirsty and you want water really bad. It feels like that almost. Like you need it. You need to do this. And you want to do everything at once. That's how it is for me. You want to do it all at once. Now, depression, everyone knows about depression. I mean, let's face it, depression's talked about a lot now. Depression, for me, I usually can't get out of the bed. I can't video vlog as much. I stopped caring about my appearance. Excuse me. I had a little hiccup. Oh my goodness. Hopefully they stop. Okay, I think they stopped. So, what's I going on? Depression. The meds I'm taking, I can't remember shit anymore. Anyways, with depression, I feel like I can't make videos as much. That's what it was. I stopped taking care of my appearance. I stopped showering. Showering's really hard for me. I know that's gross, but I know a lot of people with mental illness, especially with the illnesses I have a hard time showering as well. It's uncomfortable, you're vulnerable, and it's doing something. And when you're depressed, you just don't want to do anything. You just kind of want to just make the pain go away. Any means really. My depression gets really bad when I'm off medication. My depression now with medication, I can get up and do stuff if I have to. I'll still feel bad. I'll still want to stay in bed. I won't want to leave the room, but it's not like suicidal tendencies, which I get a lot when I'm off medication. It's not, I'm not having, just really bad episodes of just pain. That's the best way to put it. It's emotional pain. It feels so painful to exist when I'm off my medication and I'm depressed. Like, that's why I sleep so much, is to get rid of it. Because when I sleep, I don't feel that way. When I sleep, I could have nightmares, but it's not the same feeling. I hope I'm making sense. That's just kind of my spiel about bipolar. Um, that's kind of how bipolar feels for me. Sometimes I get angry when I'm in between moods, or when I'm in a mood. When I'm manic and I get angry, I start kicking stuff and throwing stuff when I'm off medication. Um, when I'm depressed, I could be angry that I feel so much pain. Like, it's just so weird. Like, the anger can come in. You don't have to be angry to be bipolar, but you can get angry from the side effect of it. Or as a side, yeah, I guess it would be a side effect. You know, it'd be an effect that's the side of it. Then there's mixed episodes. Not everyone gets these, but mixed episode means you're depressed and manic at the same time. So it could be like anxiety, like really jittery, excited, anxiety feeling with depression, where you don't want to wake up because you're just so jittery. It's a weird combo, really. Sometimes, like, when I feel off and I'm like, I lost my breath for a second. I don't know why. That keeps happening. I don't know what's wrong with me. There's a lot wrong with me, but I don't know what's wrong with me with that. What was I going on? Mixed episodes. Oh my god. I swear. I have the mind of an 80-year-old. And I'm all over. Mixed episodes. I can't remember. I'm sorry. I really can't remember what I was going to say. But basically, mixed episode is having manic and depression traits. And it's hard to do anything when it's mixed for me. I think it's different for everybody. Everyone has different tendencies, different severities with their bipolar. I know mine is a little more severe just because when I get depressed, I do have suicidal tendencies. I do self-harm. I haven't self-harmed in like a month, so that's good. Before that, it had been over a year. So I was doing really good, but kind of had a relapse when I got off my medication. So that was not good. And not all mood stabilizers work. Like, when people have like a broken leg and they take painkillers, you know, it normally works. But for mental illness, especially bipolar, it's so hard to understand or figure out what works and what doesn't work because everyone's brain is different. Everyone's severity is different with bipolar. We may have the same traits and characteristics of the illness, but it may work differently in our minds, you know, in our brains. So, mental illness, yeah. Medication can help. For me, that was the first mood stabilizer I took was lamotrigine or Lamictal. One of them's the generic name for it. God damn, I can't remember anything. Oh, it was the first medication that helped. So, yeah, I mean, if you get lucky like me, I hope you are. If you have bipolar and you want to find a medication for you, hopefully, you know, you find something that works. If you're not bipolar and you're just watching this because you're curious about bipolar, awesome. I'm proud of you. I'm glad that you're looking into it. And then if you meet anyone with bipolar, you have a better understanding of what we're going through and you can be sympathetic with them because you'll have somewhat of a grasp of an idea of what we're about. Otherwise, I think that's it for this video. So I will see you all in the next video. I'm thinking, I don't know what I'm going to do next in my next video. If you guys have ideas, please leave ideas in the comments. Until then, I will see you in the next video. Bye.